Today I'm going to create a CloudFront distribution to enable HTTPS communication to my website hosted on an S3 bucket. We already have a DNS name for bigfoot-sightings.org, and in our last video we made an SSL TLS certificate. Now we're going to use that certificate in a CloudFront distribution we're going to create and have HTTPS enabled to our website. So remember, we already have a DNS name in our Route 53, a certificate and certificate manager, and a website on S3. Now we're going to create our CloudFront distribution to talk to our website using HTTPS, right? CloudFront. Create a CloudFront distribution. Go ahead and click on that. In our domain, we have two buckets. I have two buckets. This is the one I want. I'm going to select it. And it tells me, oh, you know what? Don't use the bucket. Use the website endpoint. Okay. There we go. And now, let me scroll down here a little bit. See what else we have to change. Everything looks good so far. Oh, under the viewer, I'm going to say redirect HTTP to HTTPS. And then for the HTTP methods, I'm going to allow a lot more. And let's see what else we got. I'm going to keep all my caching stuff as default. And I'm going to keep going. You know what? I don't need all edge locations. I'm just going to do that. It's a little bit cheaper. And then under, I'm going to go up a little bit because I'm going to have to go back. Under the custom SSL certificate, we got that. We need that. Open that. That's it. That's our certificate. Boom. Another thing we're going to have to do is under alternate domain name for our CNAMEs, let's add the item. And whatever we put on our certificate, we're going to add here. So I just did bigfoot-sightings.org. I didn't do the www.bigfoot-sightings.org. That'll work. So we add that. And everything else is going to be default. I think we're good to go. Let's create the distribution. Now, it creates it pretty quickly, but it takes a while to deploy it. I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to go back to distributions so that I can view the status. So it says enabled, but we're deploying. All right. Let's wait until that deploys. My distribution is now deployed. We have a last modify. It's kind of cut off, but that's all right. It doesn't say deploying. And we can actually access our website using the domain name. Let's go ahead and copy this. Control C. We'll go over here. Control V. Oh, look at that. We got HTTPS, but that's no good. We need to use our domain name. Nobody's going to remember that. Let's go back to CloudFront. And then I'm going to go to Route 53. I hit my AWS, Route 53. And under our hosted zones, we have our bigfoot-sightings.org. I'm going to open that up. We made an A record not too long ago so that we can use the domain name with the bucket, but that was only HTTP. It is an alias. I'm going to check it. I'm going to delete it. I'm not going to try and edit it. I'm going to delete it. I don't have a lot of luck with the editing of the records. All right, now I'm going to create a new record. So we're going to hit create. And I don't have any subdomain stuff. This is an A record. We are going to alias. And then we need our CloudFront distribution. There we go. And the thing that I pasted up here for that Bigfoot hunter, I'm going to do a Control V. You can go back if you missed what I got. And what else? That looks good. Let's hit create records. Now that's going to take a little time to sync up too. So if you go to view status, you can see this is pending, only like a minute. So let's come back in a minute. I'll pause the video. All right, so I have my in sync status right here, meaning my A record is good to go. I'm going to open up another page and I'm going to do my bigfoot-sightings.org. You may need to clear your cache. All right, so I already cleared my cache for the last hour. I'm going to hit enter. Voila, HTTPS. That's pretty cool. We're getting to our website with our SSL/TSL certificate.